ambivalence for me has always felt like too neutral a word. I know what it means. I know it means having varied emotions, having mixed, often opposing feelings. But just the word, it sounds too neat for me. And also it feels like the range in it is not big enough, because I feel like I swing between profound love and deep hate sometimes. A deep sense of, oh my word, my life has absolutely been ruined. Why did I do this? And I'm trying to be really honest here, even though I imagine, I don't know, like some people listening and thinking, oh my word, she must be a terrible mother if she sometimes hates them. And there's nothing I can do about that if people think that, but I do sometimes have deep feelings of hate, actually, and thinking this is, like lots of kind of aggressive thoughts about motherhood and about what have I done and everything. And I can even loop into thinking, oh my word, I shouldn't talk about that because I'm going to bring that upon myself, or I'm going to make something terrible happen if I talk like that. That's magical thinking. That is some of my own wounded younger parts coming out. That's my own shame coming out. That's my own anxiety. But as an adult, I know that in all relationships, we have a massive amount of mixed feelings. And it is completely unsurprising that we would have this in the relationships which are literally the most demanding relationships we'll ever have. Like, of course we would have mixed feelings in these relationships. So yeah, I really want to kind of state that. There's a beautiful book on ambivalence called Torn in Two by a psychotherapist called Rosika Parker. It's called the subtitle is The Experience of Maternal Ambivalence, Torn in Two, and it's a really wonderful book. I'm going to read some of it to you. But I want to kind of talk a bit about some of the things I'm going to kind of go through a few things. For me, I've really had to acknowledge the huge swings I go through. So this feeling of profound love, so where there's so much meaning and beauty and I feel so much love, and then where I feel hate because I feel like I'm going to be crushed or overwhelmed, or as if there's this never-ending list of demands and that I might actually be crushed just by the sensory experience of motherhood. And that massive range is definitely trauma related, because that experience of having a narrow window of tolerance and then having a going in and out of hyper arousal and hypoarousal means that we will have these kind of bigger swings because we ourselves are not well regulated. So as I have got more regulation on board, and as I have started to colour in more of the mid-range of my nervous system experience, I feel I have less extremes of feeling. And sometimes I still have big extremes of feelings. And I want to kind of really name how we kind of judge ourselves around this.